Hey guys! So one thing I really love about fall is chestnuts. Like, this is chestnut season, and I never actually knew about this until one day I was cycling back from after dropping Aiden at school, and I saw somebody kind of like crouched down on the ground in front of some like nice house, and she was picking stuff from the ground, and I was like, what is that? And can I pick too? You know, maybe it's like the Kiasu person in me, but I was like, what am I missing out on? And then I realized she was taking these things out of these pods that drop down from the trees, and basically they were chestnuts. Like, okay, I have not much experience with chestnuts because I know they sell in Singapore, like there's always this huge wok and somebody like roasting chestnuts. Those are chestnuts, right? But I've never actually tried them. I don't know why. The aroma is always so amazing, but I've just never had this inclination to go try it. Don't know. But this time around, like, this got me so intrigued because it is actually picking from the source. So what happens is, you know, people have these trees, these chestnut trees in their garden, and then they just fall down, like the pods fall down, and then, you know, they're all over the ground outside their house, outside their fence. And well, you can kind of pick them up from the roadside, right? So this like got me so excited. It was like a whole new world had opened, and it makes me so like thrilled. There's like adrenaline pumping through my body when I find a really, really nice, gorgeous chestnut. I'll show you an example. First, I'll show you how they come out. So they come out in these pods. I'll try and find one that's kind of still whole. Okay, here. So they kind of come out in these pods, and they hang from the tree, right? They hang from the tree like this, and then these pods drop to the ground, and then you have to open them up. But of course they're like super prickly. It'd be great if you had gloves, but they don't really work when trying to pry these open. But what I found really works is if I use my boots and kind of just like squish it on one side. If the pod doesn't open, it means that it's not ready yet, that it fell prematurely, and it's just not ready to be opened. So my best guess is that whatever's inside is also not ready to be eaten. But if it's ready, you'll kind of see that it gives way really easily, and the stuff inside, oh my god. I'll see if I can show you. Wait, hang on. So you see, this one isn't giving way very much. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. Can you see this? There we go. Look at that gorgeous chestnut. This is the kind that we want. These gorgeous chestnuts. These are huge, and they're so ready to be eaten. Oh my god, these are the ones that you would absolutely die for. You get also really tiny ones, but I've just found that they're not worth the effort because they're so hard to get into, and also when you cook them, then they're not so moist anymore, and you don't really get like the satisfaction that you would get with one of these babies. So I would always suggest quality over quantity. It makes a lot more sense to go for the really good ones. And you'll find like so in a pod, right, you'd have maybe 2 to 3, but they don't all make it, so it's kind of like they're fighting for the nutrients and everything, and they don't all make it. So you'll get 1 or 2 really gorgeous, beautiful ones, and then the rest will be like all shriveled up. I'll see if I can find a couple of shriveled up ones here. So this is a shriveled up one. So it tried its best to be a chestnut, but it kind of didn't make it. It got squished to one side. Yeah. R.I.P. little squished chestnut. Yeah, so these are the kinds of chestnuts that we want. This kind of size and thickness and juiciness. I'm gonna show you like when they're ready to go. So they have to be dried off, and they've got to be. So right now they're really, really hard, and that means that it's kind of impossible to pry this open shell away from the meat inside. So what you have to do is kind of like air dry them, and then you have to wait a couple of days until you find that this portion here is a little bit springy, like a little bit bouncy. That means that it has a pocket of air that you can actually, cut up into. So that's what you're waiting for. Right now, these are super rock hard. You do not want to attempt anything with these right now. You could, but I wouldn't advise. So how do you know if they're ready or not? So I'll show you an example. Here's one that's not quite ready. Like it didn't have enough time to mature in its pod. So you can see the white at the bottom. Yeah, usually if it's totally done, like ding, done, then they would be completely brown, and like it's a rich brown. And that's why you see the color chestnut brown everywhere, because this is like irreplaceable. This is a gorgeous, beautiful chestnut brown. This is how you know you're gonna get the most satisfying snack ever out of this baby. So I've got like my stash right here in my bike. So this is all my stash. So yeah, you can tell that I've spent some time doing this, but I'm kind of waiting for the post office to open. So yeah, why not, right? So they're basically all over the ground. I don't know if you can see this, but like here, look behind me, all those little green pods are just chestnuts. So yeah, you can just take a walk along them. And this is the tree right here. This is where it comes from. And every now and then, every couple of minutes, you'll hear like boop, 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 which is like the pods falling on the ground. And yes, they hurt when they fall on you. I've had one fall on my hand. I don't know if you can see it, but look at what happened there. That's what happened. It fell on my hand. It hurts, but it's totally worth it though. I mean, yeah, you could buy it from the supermarket, but where's the fun in that? Where's the adventure and the thrill? This is the part that I absolutely love. So yeah, if you ever get a chance to come visit me during fall, I'll take you chestnut shopping on the streets of Belgium. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this little, tutorial about chestnuts. I'll post up another video when I start cooking them, and then you can see what you get out of it. It's so amazing. I'm really happy that I get to show you this little glimpse of my life and what I enjoy about fall. See you!